Hi guys, welcome to the verbal reasoning video. In this video, I'm going to give the complete overview about this topic and how we are going to prepare you for that. Fine. So this video is part of the total 10 workshop series. Yep, these are the 10 main topics which come under verbal reasoning, starting from cause and effect, courses of action, critical reasoning. ISEC. ISEC is very important, especially for CET, which is combination of inference, statement, assumptions, and conclusion together as one question. Strong arguments, weak arguments, inference, definitely probably true false, statement assumption, statement conclusion, and assertion reasoning. So these are the 10 main areas which are covered. And if you are joining us at Cetking, we are going to have 10 workshops on each of them with three phases. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 for each of the topics. So total 30 workshops are going to be there, and with obviously with the promise that there will be shortcuts, everything will be covered. So this video is going to give an example of how we are going to go about that. Fine, that's how your dashboard will look like once you log into the unit number 10 is your verbal reasoning. Statement conclusion, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Statement assumption, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Statement argument, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Assertion reasoning, phase. So like this, all the topic we left phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Yep. Remember, these are the area which is going to make or break you, because maths, logic, everyone can solve. But verbal reasoning is one main area where no one scores. Let it be CET, let it be bank PO, everyone leaves all these topics, are not able to score well in this topic. Fine. So objective of this workshop is to make sure you score 100% marks, or at least 4 out of 5 marks in every topic. Yep, that's the objective of these 10 workshops. Yep. So we'll start with the first one. Hi guys, in this part I'm going to talk about the courses of action. Courses of action is very important topic for your exams. Right from CET, bank PO, every year 5 questions is going to come from the exam, and people will make it wrong or they will leave the topic. So objective of my workshop is to make sure that you score at least 4 by 5 marks in this video, in this topic. So let's start the first part. Please pause the video and try to solve this. And this is how the typical question will look like. Severe drought have been repeated in the several parts of the country. Government should immediately make arrangement for the financial assistance. Food, fodder, and water should be given to these areas. That's a typical question. Yeah. So before we answer this question, let's look at some question. I've given you one case here. CET exam is a new exam, is very tough. Some students are under a lot of stress as they are not able to score good marks. Now you have to tell me which of the following is the conclusion, is a course of action. Now let me remind you, all of these points are course of action in one way or the other, but some of them will not be there. Yep, according to the rules of CET or the rules of the exam. So we have to identify which of the following is obviously a course of action, but I'll mark it wrong there. Number 1, students should be asked to prepare for the other easier exam. Other easy exam. Other is out. That's a common thumb rule. Others all out. Students should join every coaching institute. Again out, cannot be conclusion. Proposal should be submitted to the government to make the exam easier. Yes, this could have been answered, but no, because if you submit a proposal to the government, it will take some time. It might take up to years to happen. These students will be gone by the end of the year. That might be beneficial for the next batch, but not for this batch. So this is not the right problem. Your solution should be immediate action. Your action should be immediate action. That's one main point. ठीक है, मैथ should be taught at the school level seriously. Seriously यार, अगर स्कूल में तुम मैथ्स पढ़े होते तो आज ये प्रॉब्लम नहीं आ रही होती. Yep. So that is out. Yep. Second thing now, that could be right answer, but the problem is how you know whether maths is coming in CET. Which CET exam we are talking about? Is it a MBA CET or bank PO or medical CET where maths आता ही नहीं है? So that's my assumption. Out. Students should leave their stress and watch movies and play games. I love this topic, because obviously stress छोड़ दोगे तो everything will become normal. But if you, no, that can be a right answer, because that's taking care of the problem stress. Fine, but this is out because that's not solving your problem. Your problem is CET exam का stress. छुट्टी ले भी लिया, and anyway your movie, if you release your stress from movie, will depend on with whom you are going for a movie. Yeah? That also will be contributing the factor. But anyway, that's out of scope, because we're not worried about the stress. We're worried about the CET stress. Even if you take a movie, after you come back from movie, the stress will again come back. So that won't affect you. Okay. Next, government should provide assistance by disclosing the paper pattern. Obviously, if you come to know the paper pattern, if you know how many questions of GK, how many questions of maths, how many questions of logic are going to come, will obviously help you. Yes. So only 1 point is right. Number 6. Number 7. Students should be whipped for scoring bad marks. No. Extreme action. Yep. That is out. Alright. So these are the pointers how I want you to do that. So these are my 10 pointers, 10 golden rules, or 10 things which you have to save yourself from. So please take a note of them. Keywords, number 1. Number 2, out of scope. Number 3, impractical solution. Immediate action. No assumptions. Facts are okay. Direct solution. No direct solution. No extreme action. The number 9 is very important. Your problem should not create another problem. No new problem should be created. Number 10 is again, implementation is not your problem. ठीक है, कैसे दिया वो तुम्हारी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Severe drought have been reported in the country. Now let's solve this question. Government should immediately provide the financial assistance. What you will get by providing them money? Out. Because drought आ गया. Facts are okay. Now obviously they need food, water and fodder. So number 2 is out. Number 2 is right. Yeah, your problem should be this thing. I was taking class in Thane a couple of weeks ago. Their student told me, sir, food, water माना, fodder माना, लेकिन food क्यों दिया? He is a guy who thinks कि पानी और animals का खाना is important than man का खाना is not important. Yeah. But obviously, if it's a drought, they don't have anything to eat. So obviously, you need that. They don't need financial assistance. Let's example of a earthquake. Earthquake आ गया. What will you do by giving them money? They need food, shelter, and water. That is more important. Like answer is only B. So take care of these steps and then you can solve this question. Trust me, it's a very, very important topic. Alright, so these are the 10 workshops we are going to cover over the next, if you are joining us. And the main problem of this topic is, if you pick up any book, there are a lot of famous books in the market, I don't want to name them. But for example, if I pick up that book, XYZ book, same question is repeated 3 times. Number A, answer is A. Second question, same question, answer is B. Same question, answer is C, with a different explanation for everything. Fine. That's the main problem with this topic again. That even if you follow some book, you will get a different answer in the same book only, because every person की सोच अलग है. That's why I've given you the pitfalls. I've given you the templates. I've given you the rules. I've tried to solve verbal reasoning using mathematical formulas. They go step by step. Step 1, do this. Step 2, do this. 3, do this. Step 3, do this. So that you get 100% accuracy. Fine. So please follow this thing, and obviously you'll score good marks. Yeah, so please, if you want to join us, you can join us. Yep. Fine. So like this, we have phase 1. The moment you join us, you'll get phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3 videos. Phase 1 is a basic, just introducing to the topic. Phase 2 will do some questions. Phase 3 will do some advanced level questions. So 3 phases will make sure that you get at least 4 by 5 marks in your topic. Yep, that's what we are going to go about. And your target is to solve 50 questions. If you've got Cetking books as well, 50 questions per chapter is more than sufficient. That's my simple thumb rule. Last 50 days, 50 topics is your 50 topics, and 50 questions per topic you need to do to become expert in this area, in any area. Statement assumption, for example, you have to do 50 questions to become expert of that. Geometry, numbers, you have to do 50 questions on that type of question to get expert in that area. Yep. And trust me, verbal reasoning is one area which is normally ignored by every coaching institute. Talk to any of your friends who have joined any coaching institute. Are they teaching this topic? No. Even if they teach, the quality of the teaching is very, very bad. Fine. That's why we have this thing topic. And trust me, I started Cetking because of the verbal reasoning and visual reasoning. Because there is no faculty, there is no coaching institute who focuses on this area. Fine. Who is expert on this area. Fine. That's why we have 30 workshops here for verbal reasoning, total 10 topics, 3 workshops each, and 30 workshops for visual reasoning. Because these are the 2 main areas which everyone is going to ignore. Trust me, maths will be done by everyone. Everyone have got almost same level of maths and logic. Quant, logic, verbal will be almost same by everyone. Hardly 2-3 mark ऊपर नीचे जाएगा. But verbal reasoning and visual reasoning is going to make or break your career. So please focus on these 2 areas. Alright, all the best. So this video was more to give you a sample about how we teach at Cetking. So if you want to join us for the classroom program or online program, please log on to cetking.com and you will see all the information about all the courses. You can call us on the numbers which are given on cetking.com. Alright, all the best. Thank you. But do remember, this is one of the areas where no one scores, where trust me, people leave the topic. And these are areas where you can score well. Yep, all the best.